Hello everybody. Is working?
Should be working.
Yeah.
No?
It's just for the stream. Everyone
Okay.
can hear you.
So, hello everybody. Happy to be here. Today I think is a very important day for our club because we are starting a new season with a new coach and we are very excited. I will just give a little information about team and how everything happened. Then he will just talk, I think, then we can get the questions. First of all, Tim Walter for us is number one choice of our football brain team, our club's number one target he was. So actually we saw many technical directors being interested to work with us, which is always very good for this club and we are very happy. But while this process was happening, some good names, successful coaches were interested about being Hull City coach. Actually, our brain and target was Mr. Tim Walter, and it was a fantastic meeting when we met each other with my team and team together. And of course, we knew many things about him before we met him, and so many positive things were being talked about him. So when we saw him, his energy, his passion, his dedication, we were really impressed. And after the first meeting, this time it was in London, and this time we went to Munich to see him, and one more important meeting we had, and after that we saw that we were completely in the same page, and for me his style of football, his way of controlling the team and everything is very suitable for my football mentality. My character, as I always say, is full of passion of success, and I'm living in this life to have more and more success. I think we achieved fantastic performances in the last 2.5 years, improving performances. Again, I thank from here to Mr. Liam Rosaynor. Liam is a very good friend of mine and he will always be in our hearts. We will never forget how improved our team, and we can make the story like at the end of the day we started Hull City journey when the team was I think number 21 or somewhere like this, and never deserved to be there. After our half season, I think what we put was always improving, 15, then 7. Now our aim, of course, is to push more and more with a little different style of football, and I hope our fans will like it. And to say the last thing, I want our fans to believe in us. I want them to know that whatever we are doing is good for this beautiful club. I love them. They don't need to just agree about all of our decisions, but don't forget, somebody at the end of the day has to decide about something so that the club can go to further levels. So in this case, maybe some of them didn't like it, maybe some of them liked it. I'm completely respectful to all our fans. I love them all, as I always say. They are so beautiful people. So at the end of the day, we had a decision and we did it. Now our new decision is Mr. Tim Walter, and very happy to see him here. I'm extremely excited to see him on the pitch, and again thank him for accepting our offer. And now let's start the new era with him. and give the microphone to him. Again, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Archon. First of all, I want to thank Archon and Tan and his team for the trust in me. That's the first thing I want to say. So I'm very happy to be here. I was made in Germany, but I've made for England. So our vision fits perfect. So I'm looking forward to being the new coach of Hull City.
Tim, Ari from ITV, welcome to Hull City. You say you're made for England. Can you explain on what you mean by that?
So I mean, my vision of football, my philosophy, will fit perfect to the style the English footballer try to play. So that's a reason for me. It's a new challenge, but I'm very excited on that, and I have a kind of winning mentality, like Archon said. So it fits perfect together. So I mean, it's perfect for England.
What was the attraction to Hull when you got the phone call from Arjun? How did he sell the club to you?
Our conversations, we were very straight, and we were directly on the point to find a good agreement and to work together. You can say we are surfing on the same wave. So like it is, and the beginning, you have a good feeling between us. So for me, that's the most important thing, that the relation is good. So you can work good together, so you can develop a club, and you can be successful if you work together. And in my opinion, it fits perfect. So that's the reason why I did it.
Are you looking forward to getting the players in pre-season and getting your vision and your implementing the way you want the players to play and see Hull City play football?
Yes, but the first thing is to get to know everybody. So like the press, so like the lads, the fans. So it's exciting for me because I don't know England as well, but for me it's a perfect challenge. So that's the reason why I'm looking forward to it.
And in terms of, Arjun saying style of play is very important for Hull City and his teams. What should the fans expect from a Tim Hull City?
So like in the past stations I had in Hamburg, so we scored the most goals. We had the best expected goals. So we played very offensive. We're playing different. Yeah, we have a flowing building up from the back. So nobody stands still. It's always play and move. So because if you stay, you will be dead, and that's a lot of principles in my game. But it will be new and different. But so I am like I am, and I try to be like that.
And how much do you know of the championship? Because this is a very tough, very aggressive style of league, and a lot of games to be played. You're playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday. This is a very challenging league to get out of, isn't it?
I agree. Yeah, because I watched a lot of matches. So, but for me, football is the same everywhere you are, and so for me, winning is the same. That's my mentality. So the league is very competitive. That's true. It's the difference between the German second Bundesliga or the Championship. You have a lot of midweek games. So so you have to prepare in the preseason a little bit more, because I'm playing different, like I said. So you have to train a little bit more. So but at the end we want to win. So that's good for us. So it's a challenge, and it's a competition we want to play.
And I imagine that the aim and the ambition is to get out of the Championship into the Premier League.
The question is everywhere the same. So it's my first day over here, or my second day over here. So first we get to know each other, like I said, and after that you can ask me that question in a few months. So let's talk about later, please.
No problem. Just a few for you, June, if possible. You said Tim was your number one target. How pleased are you then to have him in the door, sat next to you as a Hull City head coach?
The question is?
How pleased are you to have him
Yeah.
here and signed as Hull City's coach?
How does it feel?
Yes.
I mean, a little, I have different characters because when I want something, I'm a little very ambitious and will be upset if I cannot do it. In the transfer window, actually, it happened that I worked like crazy with the team to achieve our targets last year, and we made a fantastic team. Also in January, we were like crazy. We have to do it. Let's finish it. Tan, what happened? Tan, please call him again. So much ambition I have, and it affects the whole team, I think. And I would be very, very upset actually if we couldn't agree with him, because as I tell you, in my life, I'm always happy when I can get the number one choices in everything. In this coaching world, there are so many, of course, successful and good coaches. But what I learned about team was explaining completely our philosophy, me and my team's philosophy, and it couldn't be more suiting each other. So it's not all the time can be possible something like that. So because of that, of course, I'm very excited.
And what does Tim bring that Liam maybe didn't have?
Actually, there is nothing Tim will bring Liam didn't have, because completely different characters, and both of them are very successful coaches. So I don't like to compare coaches like this, because every coach has their own mentality. So it is like comparing orange and apple. One is orange, one is apple. So completely different things that we cannot compare. So what I believe is Liam is a very successful coach, and he gave us many things, and I think he's so good in coaching. But from the first minute, I'm telling something very clearly. In football, I don't think that it's possible that everybody likes the same style of football. I don't feel like anybody will say that everybody in the world, football world, is saying that this is my football style, this is the best style. There is nothing like that in the world. Guardiola is playing different style, Klopp is playing different style, Ancelotti is playing another style. So can you tell me who is better than who? I think impossible. So here I don't want to compare these very successful coaches.
And just finally, this is your third managerial appointment. How important is it that this one is successful and is a long-term appointment?
Yeah, of course, life will show us, because nobody can guarantee, which team can guarantee how long any appointment will go. But I can only guarantee about what is in my mind. In my mind, of course, in the way of thinking, we are thinking the same, yes. And in the operation, I'm very hopeful that it's gonna happen the same. So I always say the same thing. If team will be here and delivering the football mentality that we are expecting him to do, which I'm sure that he will do. So after that, I'm dreaming to make him a very long time coach of this club, and he will. I feel like we are similar. We came from different countries to England. I experienced 2.5 years before him this beautiful city. Now he's gonna feel it, and he's gonna fall in love with this city, I'm sure, because what makes the cities beautiful. Of course, it is so beautiful, green and everything. But what makes the cities beautiful is the people. These people of Hull is, I think, unique. They are so friendly, so warm. He's such a warm-blooded guy, and he will fall in love with the city, the fans. I'm sure about it. So this relation will be, I think, not easy to breakable. It's not gonna be very easy breakable. So my dream with him is to have so many years together, enjoy the successes and sometimes the losers, share the sorrow together, and have a good future together.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tim, Mike White from BBC Radio Humberside and Look North. Good to see you.